Welcome back to another battle report from Crafty Terrain. Today I'm going to be playing as Empire, and this is my list. I've got Commander Vader. He's upgraded with Force Choke, Force Push and Force Speed. I then have Agent Callus, and he's upgraded with his J19 bow rifle. He has Ascension Cables and Seize the Initiative. I then have one squad of Royal Guard. They're upgraded with Tenacity, Into the Fray, and they have the Electro Staff Trooper. I then have 4 units of Stormtroopers with DLT 19s. I then have 2 units of Sniper Strike Teams. This list is 9 activations and it's 785 points, so hoping to be the blue player. Let's go and take a look at Nick's list. Welcoming Nick back to the channel today. This is his Rebel list. Nick, talk us through.
So it's led by the Rebel Officer with Vigilance. I've got R2-D2 with C-3PO. Then got Luke Skywalker with Force Push, Saber Throw and Jedi Mind Trick. I've then got 4 units of Rebel Troopers. 3 have got the DLT, 1's naked. I've got a unit of the Rebel Vets with the CM Trooper and the Medical Droid. And then the Mark II Medium Blaster Trooper. And then 2 units of Sniper Teams. It's 789 points and 11 activations.
Okay, cool. So Rebel Vets, new for the channel, and also trying out Force Speed today on my Vader. Let's see how this goes. I like Nick's list. It's got lots of activations, but I do have the advantage of being blue player. So let's take a look at my battle deck. Okay, let's have a look at the battle deck. It's battle lines, major offensive, advanced positions, sabotage the VAPs, payload, key positions, limited visibility, supply drop, and clear conditions. So my first veto is a real easy choice. So battle lines can go because Nick's got R2-D2, and that's a real easy score. Probably a mistake on my behalf. If you aren't playing R2, then battle lines probably shouldn't really be in your deck. But hey, over to Nick.
I'll pass. See what you do.
Okay. So me being blue player, I'm quite happy with VAPs, and I'm happy with limited visibility also, as Nick's got more range 4 weapons than me. So I'll pass back to you, Nick.
And I'll get rid of major offensive.
Okay. So that's going to leave us with advanced positions, sabotage the VAPs, and limited visibility. Let's go and take a look at the table. Let's have a look at the table, and we're back on our Temple Ruined map. All the stonework will be heavy cover. Vader's TIE Fighter and the radar tower down there will also be heavy cover. All the bushes and plant life and trees that we see will be light cover. And then that little tower down there will also be heavy cover, and the boxes, crates will be light cover. If we take a look at Nick's deployment, and VAPs, he's got his 2 VAPs down here, and he's got a unit of snipers that have used their scouts, which would be Scout 3 because of advanced positions. He's then got his core troopers all bunched up down here. We then have the Commander and Luke Skywalker on this corner. And then finally, on this end, around this line of sight block, and we've got the Vets, the Mark II, C-3PO, and there is a sniper tucked away down there in that corner. Let's take a look at my deployment. I've got my 2 VAPs here, and then over on this side, I've got 2 units of Stormtroopers. And then here towards my middle, I've got another 2 units of Stormtroopers. We've got Agent Callus there in the middle and a unit of Royal Guard. And then up on this corner here, I've got my 2 snipers and Commander Vader. And that completes deployment. Let's go to orders on turn 1. Okay, turn 1, I've gone with standing orders and Nick has gone with push. So Nick will win priority. Let's give them orders out. Okay, from standing orders, I've gave my 1 order there to Vader. As we take a look at Nick, Nick gave 1 to Luke Skywalker and 1 to R2-D2. Nick, you won priority and you are first.
Going off the stack. Core.
Okay.
And be the naked unit at the front.
Okay.
Just going to move up to the VAP.
So this is a big question for Nick, and it always happens. He's shaking his head. Are you going to remove a wound or add a wound?
Remove.
I let you into a little secret off camera. Just it was like, am I repairing it or am I breaking it? And he's just had to go and read the card. So if you're ever confused, always read the card. So Nick removes a wound off his first VAP, and we go to Nick. Okay, I'm going to my stack, and that is core units. So again, nice easy decision. I'm just going to easily got range. I'm just going to move up to this here. Sort of here back this side. So we've got some cover, and I, as blue player, will be breaking the VAPs, and I will be putting a wound on. Let me just grab a wound. This one's up to 3. Arca here round and send it back to Nick.
I'm going off the stack. It's core again. One of these.
Or broken movement tool. Moving on to the VAP.
I'll take the last one off.
Nice doing them VAPs early. It's always a good play. As we come back to myself. Okay, let's go to my stack. Again, core unit. So again, I'm just going to be going down here, moving these guys onto this VAP here. Here around, and I too will also be completing my VAP. This one up to 4 wounds, and that ends their activation.
I'm off the stack. Snipers.
Okay.
Could be them. They're going to repair.
Sure.
And take a standby.
Okay, stick that on, and that ends their activation. Okay, let's go stack. That's a core unit. So with these down there, and I think I'm just going to be moving this way. So we'll finish around here, and then I'll just get here to this barricade, like so. Just with Nick threatening there, I don't want to move up to my VAP and then let Nick have shots with all of that pretty much down there. So that'll have to do for these guys. Set up for the next turn, and it's back to Nick. Come on.
Back off the stack. Core again. With this unit. We'll move around with that.
Sure.
And then just to knock
Okay.
it here around.
Sure. And that'll end their activation. Okay, let's go stack. And that's Callus. He's down here. He's just going to make sure I've got some range 3 to what I need. Okay, so he's just going to be moving on up to around there. Just check that. Yeah. Yeah. That'll end his turn. There. You can take a dodge.
Stack. Snipers. Unit under here. And it's just going to swap places.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah, done. I'll do this again.
Okay, going to my stack. And it is snipers. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn this corner, move this guy up to there like so. That ends their activation. There's limited visibility, so no shots. I'll end there.
Going off the stack. It's core. So move this last unit. It's going to go the same way.
Sure. Okay. And it's over to me. I'll go stack as well. And that's core unit. And then this yacht here, I'm just going to be moving around to get to this VAP. Touch the VAP. And then I'll get here. a little bit out in the open, but hopefully limited visibility is going to save me, and that'll end their activation.
The stack again, it's the commander. So I'm going to use tight cover on Luke, and then take a dodge himself.
Sure.
It's done.
Okay, back to me. Okay, just special forces in my stack, and that'll be this sniper team down here, and I'm just going to move out, do the same sort of thing really. Get so here, and then tuck this guy, just make sure that is actually a speed 1, and it is. Flip that, and that will end their activation.
Just in the stack, it's the vets and the Mark II. I'll go with the Mark II.
Okay, so it's cumbersome but limited visibility anyway, so oh, it's coming on up. Sure, back to me then, and then on my stack then, and it's the Royal Guard, and I think the Royal Guard, I'm just sort of I'm gonna stay where I am and just hold position. I kind of want to see where Luke goes really. So yeah, I'll pass it back to you, mate. Okay, Nick.
So last one off the stack.
Sure.
The vets. They're just gonna follow.
Pressing the VAP. Sure. Okay. It's over to me and Vader. And again, me being blue player, I don't really have to push on to Nick's VAPs. Nick's the one that's got to make the move, which he has. So again, I think Vader can just stay where he is, and that's fine. Mate, just your 2 operatives left then.
Go R2.
Sure, I think we know where R2's off to. He's heading for this corner.
Yep.
Sure. Okay. Do you know what you're doing with Luke, or do you want a minute?
No.
She's going to use jump to go over the barricade. Yeah. And then move up to there. Okay, that'll end Luke's activation. That's the end of the round. So I've cleared one of my VAPs. Nick has cleared 1 full VAP and 1 off that. So he's ahead because I haven't yet to do anything with that VAP. He's got R2, some vets, and the Mark II medium blaster moving up. Vader's still sitting tight on this corner with Luke advancing, and then I'm sort of bunched up here in the middle. Let's go to orders on 2. Start of round 2, I've gone with 3-pip from Callus, Ruthless Tactics. Nick has gone with Return of the Jedi, also a 3-pip. So Nick, grab a dice, have a little roll, your shields, and she's shields, so you will win priority. Gave mine 1 to Callus, 1 to Vader, and 1 to that Stormtrooper unit there. Nick gave his 1 to Luke. Luke get a dodge, does he? I think he gets a dodge, yeah. And then he gave 1 to the Mark II, 1 to the vets. They get a dodge from Defend 1. Nick, you won priority, so it's with you, mate.
I'm going to go with the vets.
Sure.
I'm just going to aim shoot at this unit here.
Okay.
And I'll use fire support as well.
Oh, nice. Let's go to the box. My bad, I missed out. Nick gave 1 also to this sniper team down here because the vets have coordinate, so that's how he got the 1 onto the Mark II. So now let's go to the box for that attack. This fire supported shot, it's 4 black for the troopers from the vets, 4 black from the Mark II, 4 white from the heavy weapon. This attack pool is going to have critical 4 and it surges to hit anyway. He has an aim and I'm in the open. So this could be a dead Stormtrooper unit here. Ooh, okay, so let's just get all the naturals. Let's move the surges because they become, you're going to use your criticals for them, aren't you? So they're all misses, yeah? You're going to use criticals for them. And then you're going to use your aim, I take it, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, so 5 so far, Nick. 2 with the aim. Oh, look at that. I'm not in the open, but Nick could roll all crits anyway. So this is going to be 6 red. Only shields for the Stormtroopers. Could do the nice roll here. I'll save 3, lose 3. It's not bad, but my heavy weapon will survive. Nice shot there from Nick. Okay, 3 have come off, so I'm quite happy with that really. I thought that unit might have got deleted and I've managed to keep my heavy weapon. We've added the suppression. I'm going to go with this unit here before Nick pulls that sniper and tries to remove some of my firepower. They are just going to be looking to move out and then shoot back at the... I'm going to try and kill an activation, so I'm going to try and kill the Mark II medium blaster. So let's go to the box. 2 red, 4 white. Surging to hit, and Nick's in the open. That's just 2, not great. Could have done with an aim there, but surging on defense. It's 2 blanks, so that is half of its health gone. It gains a suppression token. Okay, so we've added 2 wounds, a suppression, and they gain an observation token now as they defended a ranged attack from Callis's card. As we come to Nick, and Nick knows he's going with his snipers.
Yeah, I'm going to take the wound off.
Sure.
The back.
He's bugging out. Sure. Okay, that'll end the activation as it comes back to me. I'm going to the stack. I'm going to go with this trooper unit down here. Let's roll my suppression. Oh, hey, it dropped off. It's not cocked, so it does come off. And I'm going to... I want to try and finish off the Mark II. It's got light cover now from the suppression. So I'm going to aim and I'm going to take shots at the Mark II blaster. So a white, 2 red, surging to hit, Nick's in light cover. So this is a hit. Crit. Let's use my observation. No. And then let's use my aim. No. 1 to cover, that means it's not going to die. Nick's surging on defense. It's a blank, it does take another wound and a 2nd suppression. Okay, 3rd wound on, another suppression, and again another observation because they are courage 2, so it's only 1 observation token. As we come to Nick.
Going off the stack. Core. Be this unit here. Just going to move through the VAP.
Sure.
And then solder the trade.
Okay.
Yeah, and then done.
Okay, back to me. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack. And that is sniper, so that's down here. With Nick running from that VAP, I think I'm going to reposition all these snipers, and I'm just going to move to this corner here, like so. And then I think I'm going to take a standby. Dig one out, stick that on, and that'll end their activation.
I'm going off the stack.
Sure.
It's the commander.
He's kept his dodge with vigilance.
I'm just going to move up to there.
Sure.
To be range 1. And then he's going to take cover on those rebels.
Okay, stick a dodge on, and that will end his activation. Okay, go into my stack. And that is, I'm going to go with a lot of snipers. I'm sort of just going to make the same play. I'm just going to reposition to behind here like so. Check what that allows me to do. Probably come up here like that actually. And then I'll be taking a standby. Stick that on. And it's back to Nick. Over to you.
Going off the stack. See other snipers. And he's just going to come back out the other way.
Sure.
To there.
Okay.
Stay there.
Back to me. Into my stack. It's core units. So I'm going to go with this unit here. And I'm just going to be double moving. Up to here, look, so. And that'll end their activation. So you can see, and it's back to Nick.
The stack. It's troopers. These. Double move to there.
Sure. Here around, mate, and it's over to me. Okay, I'm going to go from a stack. It's this core unit here. And I'm just going to be going this way. So here, like so. Just here. To here. And that will end their activation. Let's flip their order token and it goes back to Nick.
Then off the stack, it's caught these. Yeah, I'm done.
Sure. It's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with Callus. He's just going to be moving over to this side there. And I'll stick a dodge on him. Like so. It's back to Nick.
Off the stack, it's the last call. And they're just going to go this way.
Sure. That'll end their activation. Okay, let me have a think now, as I know I've got my Royal Guard in the stack and I've got Vader left to go with. Okay, I'm going to go stack and we'll go with the IRG. Now I'm just going to double moving up really, getting onto the edge of this here. And that will end their activation. Okay, Nick, with you.
The stack is R2.
He's off. Sure, that ends his activation. Okay, so it's over to me with just Vader left. This is what I'm thinking really. So I don't think I'm going to be able to threaten Nick's Vaps. He's got Luke there, he can get back to that to take Vader. But Nick needs to kill one of my units or do one of my Vaps or get R2 back. So I can play defensive as long as I stay ahead on points. But I have to find an answer for R2 and worry about Luke. So asking a lot of questions really. So I think Vader is just going to be double moving to come and sit behind here, look. So giving me the option to still be aggressive if needed with full speed, but I can also defend this VAP and see what Luke wants to do from there. So it's over to you, Nick. I've told you what I'm thinking, so make your move. Okay, Nick, it's over to you.
Go with Luke.
Sure. Jumping over, okay, so that's, let me see, I'm going to activate my standbys, okay? So let's go to the box. The first lot of snipers, because of their pistol guy can shoot as well. Nick's got a dodge, there's no cover. So full black, no surging. So it's going to be 3, Nick, you want to spend your dodge, you're going to deflect. Yeah? Yeah. Spends the dodge, so 2 coming through. So on any surges now, you'll shoot one back with the lightsaber. And you'll block 1 and take 1. Spent the dodge, then let me... Next 4 from the other set. Just the 2. So 2 red, just shields this time.
You know,
Oh, suppression. Oh yeah, sharpshooter will cancel it out, won't it? So you'll get a block, that's a nothing this time, and that'll be another wound. So 2 wounds for Luke, not bad there from the Empire and the 2 sniper teams. Okay, so 2 wounds have gone on to Luke, 2 suppression as we come back to Nick. Sure, Luke is in amongst the pigeons, cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. Okay, that ends the round, doesn't it, Nick? Yeah. So Nick's troopers moving up. The big play really is Luke taking 2 wounds, moving up to here. Aggressive coming down that side. R2's beyond the radar tower. My stormtroopers have shifted to that side to try and counter that. I have the IRG here. We have Luke. We have Vader. Let's see what's going to happen. Hi everyone, just a quick message from myself before we go to the next turn. This is actually battle rep number 49, so just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that supported us, all our patrons, all the subscribers, everyone that's left a like, everyone that's left us a comment. Thank you very much. It's nearly been 2 years now. We've had lots of fun with the channel and hopefully we can continue to grow. What we've got lined up, so battle rep 50 is coming. We've got something planned for that one. Let's just say I've been speaking to some Kaminoans about acquiring a new army for the channel. You can work that one out for yourselves. And also we're going to be doing another Patreon giveaway. So all you got to do is be signed up to Patreon to be entered to that for September basically, and we'll be giving away a unit expansion and you'll get to pick the local game store where we buy the expansion from. So it's a good way for us to support local game stores and your local community. And also we've signed up to Stormtide from the 5th Trooper and we're going to be running them battle reports on the channel, but that will be Patreon exclusive only, so we'll only be releasing them videos on our Patreon. Yeah, so that's everything we've got planned. Hope you're enjoying this battle and let's get back into the game. Okay, start of round 3. I've gone with Master of Evil of 3 pip. I'm valuing the dodge. I think Nick's probably gone with Son of Skywalker. He's gone with Serve Your Master Wells. He has gone with a 1 pip. I will get a dodge on Vader and Nick will get to serve. So let's go back to the table. So I gave 1 order to Vader, get to dodge. I gave 1 to this sniper unit here standing up, which is them 2 there. And then I gave 1 to the IRG here. Nick obviously gave his to Luke and it is over to you, mate.
I'm going to go with Luke.
Okay, so roll that rally. It stays on. It's always nice. Gives you cover.
I'm going to use Jedi Mind Trick.
Sure.
On the snipers that you haven't got an order on.
Okay, yeah, so this crouching sniper, yeah.
Yeah, and then from the card,
yeah,
I'm going to get them to shoot the other snipers.
Okay, so let's go to the box. So you're going to have 4 black with them snipers. I'm in the open. It's got Pierce. So 2 coming through. I need 2 saves here. Surging on defence. No, so that will kill that unit. Nice attack there. Okay, Nick, so that 1 sniper team has died. Luke's bugging out. Okay, nice. Nick taking the points lead and getting out of there with Luke. That is a very strong play. Back to me then. I guess there's no rush to go with Vader or anything over here. So I'll just go to my stack and it is troopers. I'll be going with 1 over here because I really need to finish off that blaster. Okay, let's me have a think about which one I want to go with. Red 4 white, Nick is in the light cover from the suppression. That's going to be a surge to hit, so that'll go away. So 3 coming through, mate. 1 to go through here. Nick surges on defence. Saves 1, 2 goes through. That will remove the Mark II. Okay, so we've removed the Mark II. That puts me back in the lead on points. And these guys are just going to move around here. Like so. That will end there. Activation. Sorry, correction there. The snipers are worth more than the Mark II, so Nick is ahead on points still. As we come to you, mate.
Going off the stack.
Sure.
This is the commander. I'm going to use tight cover on the unit at the front.
Okay.
And then
Nice. It's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack, hoping for a core unit. And it is core unit. I'm going to go with these here. I'm just going to move up to here. I'm going to cohere into the cover. Oops, apologies. Like so. And then I'm just going to have shots there at them vets. Let's go to the box. 4 white, 2 red. Mix in the open. Okay, that's looked good because it surges to hit with stormtroopers. Oh, it's just 1 miss. A 5 coming through, surging on defense. Oh, and that's a great roll. With the 3 surges, you'll block 3, lose 2, takes a suppression. Okay, we've removed 2, added a suppression. As we come to unique.
Turn off the stack. Snipers.
You've got that guy down there, haven't you? Who's he shooting? He's moving. Oh, I can't. You want us to shoot the 2. Okay, so it's moved. Let's go to the box to have them shots. Black and a white. I'm in the open. This has Pierce. You surge to hit. You get a crit, and that'll be the dead heavy. Let's go back to the table. Go to the stack. Lock another core unit. Special forces. That's these snipers down here. Pass us 2 white dice, Nick, if you don't mind. And let me roll that rally. I'll roll it in the middle here. No, they'll both stay on, so I get 1 action. And I guess that 1 action is going to have to be to get out of there, because otherwise Luke will just jump up there next time and possibly saber throw me. So I'm just going to move to the other side of Vader here. Looks so, and that will end their activation. And I'll keep their 2 suppression, the courage 2, so they don't panic, plus the next to Vader. And it is over to Nick. Okay, Nick, over to you, mate.
Off the stack.
It's core. I guess you're going here.
Yeah.
Rally step. He rolls it off.
I'm going to treat.
Okay, so put one of them on. They're over there on the side. Stick a wound on the medic so you know he's used to treat. Just put it on his card, or you can put it on the battlefield, up to you, I don't mind.
And then I'm going to shoot.
Ooh, you finishing off the stormtrooper unit?
Yeah, one at the back.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, mate, 4 whites, 3 black, critical 2. I'm in light cover from suppression. You also surge to hit. Okay, these are 2 crits, yeah. Let's turn them in. 1's going to come off to the cover. 4 coming through. Oh man, this stormtrooper's probably not for this world. 4 shields needed to stay alive. Oh no, it's all paint, but there's no surge. Let's bring him off. Move the stormtrooper as we come back to unique. You can hear around. Sure, that will end their activation. And Nick has moved away with his 2nd action, and then I'm going to go to the stack, and it's core. I'm going to chase them guys down and have some shots. Come around this corner up to here, and then have my shots at the Rebel vets over there. Let's go to the box. White 2 red, Nick's in the open. Surging to hit. Oh, that's terrible. Just 1. It will kill 1, but that can easily be treated next round. I know it can't. I removed another vet, added the suppression as we come back to unique.
Went off the stack.
Sure.
Cool. It is at the back.
So getting out of there. Okay, let's go back to me. I'm gonna go stack. That's a dead core unit. And that's Callus. Okay, so I'm just gonna move. I'll double move this way. Flip his order. Oh, that's not his order. Whose is that? Must be theirs there. Flip his order. That'll end his activation. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Off the stack. Snipers.
Now down here, through this little key post. Double moving. That will end their activation. Okay, just Vader and the IRG for me. I'm going to go with these. I'm going to move around. I've got one to here. So. And then. That's it, yeah. Got to throw some caution to the wind, I guess, and start moving up. Like so. Just check that they're all legally cohered, and that will end their activation. Go over to you.
Off the stack to core. The naked unit at the front.
Again, getting out of there. Okay. Comes to me, and I've got to go with Vader, really. I'm just going to move around to the other side of this tree. I somehow need to engage Luke. We'll kill some points, really. Otherwise this game's slipping away from the Empire as we go back to Nick. Nick, I'm all out of activations, mate.
The stack, it's R2.
Oh, and R2's down here, isn't it? Well, it's not giving up with R2. Okay, and that will end his activation. Okay, Nick.
It's just core left. It'll be this one first.
Sure.
So they're going to move up to that barricade. And then I'm going to shoot at the IRG.
Okay, shooting at the IRG. You got range 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, Nick, 6 black, 1 white with your DLT. This is critical 1. I'm in heavy cover. That's not bad. It's your 1 crit. So pull 2 for the cover, and that's 4 left. Not surging on defence. And I'll save 3. That's a good roll in return. Let's take 1 wound. Mechanic, over to you. We've added the suppression, and the wound to the IRG.
It's the last unit. The last one on the stack's the dead.
Mark 2, yeah, that's right.
They're just gonna tuck in against the tree.
Sure.
So they're done.
Okay, that ends the round. Nick taking a points lead and bugging out of there basically, and the Empire's having to chase down Vader on this corner, the IRG in the middle, and Luke's pretty much zoning that middle out, so it's a problem for me, and the Rebel vets are in full retreat. Let's go to orders. Okay, start of round 4. I've gone with new ways to motivate them, and Nick has gone with full of surprises. Okay, so it's going to be a roll off. Nick, it's you to roll. Your shields on blanks and surges. So these are me. Let's go back to the table. Okay, Nick has gave his one to Luke. I've gave one to Vader and one to the IRG. Luke gets a dodge. I'm going to go with the IRG basically. I'm going to take a wound to have a free action. That action is going to be a move. I'm going to move this way to here. I'm going to move again. Try and just help me out, mate. Make sure that's straight. Get me as close as I can around that corner. And then pick me up. Put me in there. And then I should have one move left. And they have charge. So just move me onto, yeah, I'll go onto this back side here. Like so. And then I have to bring in the other guys. Onto him. And can I get on the medic or not? I can. Can you put him on the medic for us, mate? Oh, sorry, I've had to take a wound, so one of them dies. He dies because he's already wounded. So I'll go on to this guy here, like so. And then let's go to the box. 4 red because of tenacity and 3 black, not surging. Okay, 1 miss, that's a good roll. This unit is worth a lot of points because they have the medical droids. That is 6, Nick. Surging on defense. You'll save 2. Take 4. Does that kill the unit? Is the 4 left? Yeah. That kills the unit, and that's the point. Swinging back to Empire. It's game on. Okay, we've removed the rebel vets from the table. That does give me the point lead, killing them in the Mark II. Nick needs to come on the offensive again. It's a swingy game, but it's a fun one. Nick measuring out to the troopers.
It's the troops.
Do you want a minute?
No, I'm just going to have the DLT hit them.
Okay, DLT at that unit of stormtroopers there that have heavy cover. Let's go to the box. 2 black and a white. This has critical 1. So 1 to the cover, 1 comes through, yeah? Oh yeah, you got a name, yeah. Sorry, my bad. It's the cover. And then no surgeon on defense. That will be a dead stormtrooper. I'm going to go to my stack. That is Callus. And I think Callus is going to be moving and taking a range 3 shot at the snipers. Pass that range 2, Nick, please. If you don't mind. I'll just move around to the edge here. I'll check range 3. Check range 3 for me, mate. Just check that I've got the range. I've got the range all here. To that sniper unit. Yeah. Okay, get an aim from tactical. When he moves, Callus gets aims. And let's go to the box. So his bow rifle is 1 red, 2 black and white. I searched a crit. And this has lethal, so I can spend the aim for Pierce. Right. Okay, let's re-roll these 2. I searched a crit. 1 comes off, that's the cover, so then you can make a save here because I don't have Pierce. Surgeon on defense. And it's a blank, so that will kill half of that sniper team. Okay, Nick, it's over to you.
Off the stack. It's troopers. These.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, and then we come back to me. Sorry, we have removed that sniper and added a suppression, but the unit leader's now in that doorway. We go to my stack, and that is snipers down here. And then pass us a white dot. I've got them here, Nick. Let me roll my rallies. I've got 1 on still. It does come off. They get 2 actions. Anyway, it's the courage 2. And again, these guys are just going to be moving now. There's no targets. Just got 1 to here. In a second, they're just going to come round to there. They'll be on this bush like so. And that'll end their activation there. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Off the stack. Snipers.
Sure. They keep their suppression.
He's just going to aim and shoot at the RG.
Okay, so when they activate, they'll get a surge because of into the fray. Let's go to the box. Black and a white. You've got an aim. Have I got cover?
Yeah, I can't see that.
Yeah, okay. So I've got light cover, so it would be heavy down to light. And hit and spin your aim.
Yeah.
Looking for another hit or a crit. Oh, Nick can't keep them in the box today. It's a blank, so that'll go away to the cover. I'll gain a suppression. Hey, I've got just core left in the stack. I'm going to go with this core unit here. And Nick, can you just move me on to R2? It's a double move. He's behind these bushes down here. Just move me on. Put me into base contact with R2 and 3PO. I won't get to attack, but yeah. And that will end their activation. Just flip their order token, please, mate. And they're done. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Off the stack. It's cool. Maybe these. Just gonna double move.
Sure.
Down there.
I'll let you key around. Come back to me. And again, it's core units for me now. So I'll go to my stack. Obviously, it is core. I'm going to go with them there and roll a relics. They do have a suppression. Oh, and that comes off, so that is nice for me. Okay, I think they're just going to be double moving back to this VAP. Yeah, pass us the move, mate. It's double move easy, I can see. For me, so one will bring me to about here, and then the second one, I'll just move on to the VAP. Like so, and then just key around. The suppressions come off. I flip the order. That's back to Nick. Okay, Nick.
Off the stack. It's the officer. He's just going to double move around the corner.
Sure. So come back to me, and it's my last unit of stormtroopers down here. And now I'm just going to double move under that TIE fighter and try and again defend from R2. So one will bring me to there. I'm going to go to the other side of the table, measure and see where they end up. So this stormtrooper squad, I've ended up there basically, cohered round. And that ends their activation, trying to body block R2 out of my scoring zone. Okay, this is a close game, because if R2 scores, you're going to win the game, so...
Going off the stack.
And you still have Luke as well.
Just going to go to there.
Sure. That'll end their activation. Okay, it's just Vader for me, and it's a tough situation with Luke just sitting there still. I want to go at Luke, basically. I can use my full speed, but then I'll just end up in charge range of Luke, and that's not good. So I think I'm just going to stay where I am and just hold. I've got the points lead. It's up to Nick to push the advantage, really. So Vader will just, I'll take a dodge and just take a standby just in case Luke does try to come at me, and that will end his activation. Mechanic, I'm all out of activation, so it's over to you.
Stack. It's R2.
Oh, okay, so R2's in a...
He's going to disengage.
Yeah, withdraw, yes, so both actions. Disengage is a different keyword, but yeah.
Yeah, withdraw.
Okay, sure. And that will end his activation down there. And Nick, you got two left on the stack.
One's the dead.
Vets, okay, yeah.
That's the snipers.
Sure.
Go to there.
Yeah.
See if they've got range.
They will have range 5, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Shoot Vader.
Okay, let's go to the box. Nick, black and white. Yeah, but I can spend it to get, yeah. I can't spend it to take one off, but I can just spend it to give me surge on attack in the box, mate. Okay, so this is a hit. Yeah, I'll spend the dodge. And that will give me surge on defense. Oh, and it was a blank, so Vader takes a wound. So your stack is dead, we know that. So it's just Luke on the battlefield.
So he's gonna...
And Vader's taking a wound, but Commander Vader doesn't take suppression, so he doesn't lose the standby. So Nick's being careful here not to trigger that, so he's going to jump to there, yeah? Okay. Sure. That'll end Luke's activation, and that ends the round, yeah? Okay, this is a close game, Nick. So R2 threatening secret mission. I've still got to clear that VAP, and now I'm ahead on points as of the good work that the IRG did on new ways to motivate them. And Vader and Luke look like what's going to be locked in a battle. Let's go to orders on round 5. Round 5, I've gone with Implacable. Nick has gone with I am a Jedi, not with the 3 pip. Okay, so basically Nick's going to get to pick units that's not going to be able to attack. Nice play. Let's go back to the table. Okay, I gave my one to Vader. Nick gave his one to Luke. He chose Vader that can't make attacks this turn. So I'm going to go to my stack. And it is a core unit. So I'll be going over here where R2 is. So let me move over and have a look what I can do. Down in this corner, I'm going to go with this unit here. I'm going to move him onto R2. He's on 3PO. He's on R2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on 3PO. So, okay. And then I'll have attacks. Let's go to the box. Okay, 5 black. Just 2. Not good. R2 surgeon on defense. He takes 2 wounds. Okay, Nick, we come to you.
Off the stack. Snipers.
Sure.
I'm just going to aim and shoot Vader.
Okay, let's go to the box. Black and white, aim, shoot at Vader. It's quick to use your aim. So need a shield. Oh, come on, need a shield here. Oh, it's another blank, another wound, not a good roll. We go to the stack. That's callous. I think I'm just going to be moving this way. So I want to be at a speed to move away. No, don't. Now I'll end his turn there.
Off the stack.
Sure.
Cool.
They're all down here now.
Back to that tray.
Sure. All in their activation. Okay, I'm going to go to my stack. It's core units. I'm going to go with the other core unit in this corner and get onto 3PO and R2D2. So we're down here and it's this unit here that's going, and I'm just going to move around to get onto 3PO and start that melee. Make sure that I'm still in cohesion, which I am. I'm going to rig here. Like so. And then go to the box. 5 black, surgeon to hit. It's 4. Nick needs a save here. There's already 2 wounds on R2. Surgeon on defense, big roll. Oh, he gets 2. Good save, but takes 2 more wounds. Okay, that completes that melee. Nick has chose to kill 3PO there and left R2 on 2 wounds. As we come back to the table and we go to Nick. Stack.
Cool.
Do you know what you're doing, or do you want a minute?
Yeah, this naked unit here is just going to stay there.
Sure. Yeah, okay, and it's back to me. I'm going to go to the stack. That's core, so that's these guys here. They're going to repair the VAP, and then they're just going to move to the other side, really. A little bit of keyring. Like so. Oh, that'll end there, turn there. Back to you, mate. We're with you.
Off the stack. It's a sniper.
And that's the sniper. He's down here in this little doorway.
He's gonna come out.
Sure. Stick a surge on. Put into the fray.
And then he's gonna shoot the unit that's not engaged anymore.
Okay, so that unit that killed 3PO then, they're not in base contact with everyone anymore, so we think that means that they are no longer engaged and it can shoot with the sniper. Heavy cover down to light, mate, surge into hit. Oh, it's nice. So that'll be a dead stormtrooper with the Pierce. Let's take one off. We've took 2 off, we've added the suppressor, so there is room now for R2 to withdraw. If I go to the stack, my last activation is these snipers down here. They're just going to take a speed 2 move and take a standby. Let me find that speed 2 mover. Here it is. Now just going to be moving this way, like so. And stick a standby on there. That'll end their activation. If we come to you, I just made a mistake there, sorry. I've got 1 left in my stack. I've got the IRG left over there, so we're with you, Nick.
I got off the stack. It's the commander.
And he's down here.
He's just gonna jump over here.
Sure.
And stay there.
Okay, so it's over to me. I'll activate the IRG. I'll just charge on them guys there and might as well take an aim just to make sure I get the kill. 4 black because the tenacity. Sorry, 4 black, 4 red and 3 black. Came out probably white. Surge on defence. You need a miracle. And that unit will be dead and I'll extend the points lead. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Stack, troopers.
Sure.
The last unit beyond there. They're just going to stay there as well.
Sure. So it's over to me and Vader. Let's have a think about what I want to do here. Okay, so I'm going to force push Luke to here. I've just done some pre-measuring to see if Luke can make that VAP and he can't. So then with Vader now, I think I'm going to use force speed. And I'm going to make 2 speed 3 moves this way. Okay, so 1, let's get that nice and straight. Bring me to here. 2nd, bring me to the edge. There, like so. Then I'll choose to take a wound with Vader and shuffle his order token back into my stack with Implacable. I still can't attack this turn, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll shuffle this back in and it's back to Nick. To you in your stack. That's all right. Okay, so R2's going to withdraw, use both his actions. Sure. And he will go there, flip his order. He's got 2 wounds left. He's within striking distance of his secret mission. This is going to be a close game now that Vader is threatening this VAP. We come back to me. We know my stack is Vader. He will now complete 1 more move. No, it's at the end of the round, yeah, so you'll get this speed 3. I'll move on to this side of the VAP, like so. And then at the end of the round, he'd get immobilised, so I'll use Force Choke on this dude here. Then that will end his go. I'll renew that with Master of the Force. And that ends Vader's go. He's sitting there with 5 wounds left, ready to tap up Nick's VAP at the end of round 6. Okay, Nick, over to you.
Last one off the stack.
Sure.
Them. Move to there. I'll shoot Vader.
Okay, shoot Vader. Let's go to the box. Okay, Nick, this is 6 black and white, critical 1, shooting at Vader in heavy cover. So you're going to get 2 through with that critical 1. Still go to the cover. 2 red. Not surging on defence. Let's see if Vader can roll a save. Oh, he rolls a double. About time. No suppression for this Vader. Okay, Nick, what's Luke up to? He's got to go back. Yeah. Luke can't really make base contact, but Nick is hoping to win a roll off and then force push him off the VAP basically before he can tap it. That's the end of the round, yeah?
Yeah.
Close game. R2 could score secret mission. Vader could tap Nick's VAP. Luke might be able to stop him. Let's go to the final round, find out what's going to happen. Okay, turn 6. I've gone with Vader's Might. Nick has gone with Son of Skywalker. It's Nick to roll. Needs this roll off to stop Vader from tapping his VAP. Nick is shields on blanks and surges. It's a blank and a surge. That's a great roll for the Empire. Okay, so here we are. Nick gave it to Luke. I've gone Vader. So I'm going to put a wound on the VAP with Vader to start with. And then it comes down to now, can Nick complete secret mission with R2 and turn it back into a point game? He can't make this VAP with anyone. So now with Vader, do I just take a standby or do I take a dodge and just try and survive? I think I take the dodge. Try and survive. And that's what I'll do. And that will end Vader's activation. Okay, Nick, we come to you. You're hoping for R2 so you can use repair. And it's troopers! Oh, we need to... Oh, okay, so you need to get some shots at Vader here. Okay. Yeah, shoot, yeah. 5, yeah. Okay, shooting Vader. You got range 3, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll check cover. Let's go to the box. Okay, mate, stick my dodge in, please. 6 black and a white, critical 1. I've got no cover. You can see more than half of Vader quite clearly through that tunnel. Okay, so that was 3, yeah? That was a hit. There's no cover. I'm not gonna spend the dodge. I'm just gonna roll my 3 saves. Oh man, probably should have spent the dodge. I'll take 2 more wounds. Let's go to the stack. I need to kill R2. He's got 2 wounds left. Not what I wanted. Let's go with these snipers. And these snipers can see R2 down through there, through the VAPs. There you go. You can see him right there, okay? So I'm going to aim and I'm going to shoot. It's heavy cover down to light. Okay, 2 black. Let's use that aim. So that's a wound, yeah. This one goes away to the cover, and then that'll put a wound on with Pierce. R2's got 1 left. Nick, it's back to you. Needs R2. Oh, it's core.
This.
Sure.
I'm just going to aim shoot Vader.
Okay, let's go to the box. 6 black and a white, critical 1. I've got a dodge. You've got an aim. I've got heavy cover. Nice, a critical 1. Come through. 3.
Yeah.
Oh man, do I want to spend that dodge? 3 wounds will kill me. 3 blanks and a die. I've got to go for it now. I'm going to spend the dodge. Remove that. So this has deflect now. Oh, there's a blank as well. That's no good. Takes another wound. Going to go to the stack. Looking for a core unit. Oh, it is core. We're going to go with the squad that's full over here. And now going to aim, shoot at R2. Okay, 2 red and 4 white. I have precise, so I get to re-roll 3. Surging to hit. This is the game right here, ladies and gentlemen. If R2 dies, Nick cannot win. Okay. There's 4. Let's re-roll the 2. One more here would be nice. It's no more. It's a big roll for R2. Nick surging on defence. 4 white.
Is it 1 for the droid?
He's a droid. He don't get cover. Oh, it saves 2, but that does clinch the game there for the Empire. Hey, R2's off the table. All I've got to do now is tap this VAP with that Stormtrooper unit. Nick doesn't have any units that can make his VAP, so I'd win on victory points 5-4. Nick, that was a close game. I got it done with 4 speed. Not how I wanted to. I wanted to get into the Rebels, but got to your VAP. Great game, mate. Let's get this cleared up and we can have a chat. Okay, Nick, battle rep 49 in the bag. Another close game. It seems like every game we play going down to turn 6, which is great. Yeah, very close. It's what you want, really. You don't want to get a beating by turn 4 and be game over. So enjoyed that. 2 decent lists, some more new units for the channel, which is good. And 4 speed. It's a great card.
Good.
I think it's going to change what we see from Legion. I think having the gun lines and stuff now. Not that it's over for the gun line, I just think it's very going to play differently. The fact that the Jedi and Force users can get into your lines very, very quickly with speed 3 moves changes the game. I think you need a unit that's melee focused, like IRG, like Wookiees, to play that linebacker role and defend against someone like Vader or Palp or, you know, Dooku, Luke, getting into your lines very, very quickly. Talk about your list.
It's just a pretty standard Rebel list, wasn't it? Luke,
Yeah.
Officer, R2. We had the vets in for the first time.
And then a bit of a gun
Martin,
line.
yeah.
When I seen the list, when I seen Luke, I was like, I wish Luke weren't there because I would have just been able to charge in with Vader playing the Implacable for free. Speed 3 moves followed by something like, I don't know, Fear and Dead Men or Master of Evil, something like that to follow it up and suppress everyone or defend with the dodge tokens that you get from Fear and Dead Men. But yeah, I'll put the IRG in there either to line back in case of a Force user coming back at me, and they sort of did what I wanted them to do, sort of just defended the VAPs. I was worried about Luke coming up. And then Callis was there for the contingencies. I didn't use them, he was there to keep the Stormtroopers, but we haven't really featured Callis much on the channel. But again there, he didn't really do anything. I didn't want to get too close to Luke, but he didn't really have the range or have many shots really in the game. So he didn't really impact the game very much. But yeah, so the early turns was pretty cagey. Both wanted to do our VAPs early, but you pushed hard on that one side with the Mark II, R2 and the Rebel Vets and stopped me from doing that one VAP, and I had to leave it to try and get the kills really. I think you was a bit unlucky when you done the force support shot and didn't really wipe out that stuff.
Yeah,
you left me with the heavy. You could have one more kill, would have took the heavy, but then I cracked back at you really and killed the Mark II. Didn't on that give me the points lead, but I think you made a really good play with the Serve Your Master well and Luke. I thought you was going to come for Vader.
I was umming and ahhing before the order.
Yeah.
Son of Skywalker, and then that, and then I was thinking, oh, it's points.
Yeah.
Does Vader die? Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, I agree. And I do think Luke, with Son of Skywalker and the back-to-back attacks, 14 dice, is better than Vader's Implacable, where you shuffle back into your stack if you go early because you don't know when you're going to draw him, and then Luke gets to go and it probably kills you basically because you have to take a wound. It puts you down to 7 wounds. So that's why I went for the Master of the Evil, to take the dodge and try and be a little bit more defensive and survive the Son of Skywalker attack and then have Implacable in my hand. But I had plans for Implacable, which we saw. You took that lead there, and then you started to withdraw with everything, and I had to chase the points. I think my play with new ways to motivate them with the IRG to get to your expensive unit that had the medical droid. That's always going to be a big target to kill. Free speed for it, 2 moves and get there with the charge was a nice play. And then I sort of lined up that triple Implacable speed 3 move with the force push there at the end, and you couldn't get back, and R2 was a pest, but I managed to deal with him because he didn't really have any support after you had to withdraw. But it was a close game, man. You know, I enjoy it when they're close.
Yeah, it was good.
It gets your brain turning over, trying to think of what you're going to do and moving around and stuff. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it's on to number 50, Nick. excited to be here, pushing on for 2 years, over 2,000 subscribers. Just want to say thank you to the community really for supporting us, making this possible. We're still having fun with the game. We've got some stuff planned, as we've already said. But if you are enjoying the videos, remember to leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you aren't already. Follow our social medias, Instagram and Facebook, and we can communicate with each other there. As always, let us know down in the comments. I'm sure we've missed stuff and I'm sure we could have done stuff better, but let us know. We're always open to learn and try and get better at the game. But yeah, guys, we'll see you soon for Battle Rep number 50. Nick, great game. Thank you very much, mate. See you soon.